Hey. Whoa. 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 Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies.
Back here on the MLB Tuesday Night Baseball now from Yankee Stadium. Manny Hernandez will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at one of the top pitchers in the game. He has a career ERA in the low ones, so he's been doing his thing for a long time, and boy, it sure makes it a lot easier offense when you know, heck, you go out and score 2 runs, you've got a pretty good chance to win a game when this guy's on the mound.
First delivery to him. Dylan Thomas stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Popped him up. Ford over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder going back to the track. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll enter play here at 304. 10 home runs and 25 driven in. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it strikes. And now at the plate here is Brendan Rodgers. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Ready now for Baltimore, Maikel Franco. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Count is 2-1.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Chance Sisco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Ready now is Tristan Casas. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cyrus Telshaw trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And he takes ball 1. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball 2.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Three and 2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The next 3-2. Fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And it's fouled away. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. A payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Dylan Thomas will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH. Bradley Zimmer hopped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes the 1-2. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Struck well, but the leadoff man set down to begin inning number 4. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Austin Hayes the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Second baseman, Pat
Valaika is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling great.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Maikel Franco stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll
Now
bring up the
batting.
catcher, Chance Sisco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Here we go.
And this will be fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Work.
2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chance Sisco.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail big. Next to bat is Tristan Casas. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Now
At the plate now, Cyrus Chelshaw. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Where's the first now?
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Now at the plate is Bradley Zimmer. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in now, Austin Hayes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Striding in is Brendan Rodgers. We're in the 8th now. Nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here's another 1-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Now batting, the third baseman, Maikel Franco.
To the plate now, Maikel Franco. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, just you and him. Game yourself.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Buxton able to track it down for the 3rd out. Now to bat, Tristan Casas starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Next, it'll be Cyrus Telshaw. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. Torres picks it up, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Chelshaw leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Still even at 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Baltimore, good night.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
14-1 the final tally here. The Yankees put a 14 in the run column here today. Manny Hernandez earned his 9th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Tanner Tully permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com. And welcome back. Wednesday Night Baseball set. So next to bat will be Manny Hernandez, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Up next, Manny Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that will take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And another foul ball. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Find the ball.
Next up, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ford over at second. Hernandez at first, 1 gone.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Thomas will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Stepping up is J.P. Crawford. He reached out a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes. Next up is Manny Hernandez, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 21 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens?
Next for the Yankees will be Manny Hernandez, and he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. And that will conclude matters here in... An 8-0 shutout this evening. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Cole earns win number 4 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. And well, afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome. At the plate now is Manny Hernandez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
There you go. Look two.
He's through first and hustling for second. The relay throw. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Hernandez stands at second with no outs.
The second baseman, Labor.
And the runner's gonna fall, a base hit. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Boy, that has to feel.
Next to bat is Tristan Casas as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Smoked on the ground left side. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Boy, just when you like to get one.
To get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Darryl Cooley.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell-blooded. Keep the fire rolling.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Hernandez. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Franco bare hands it. Oh, but he beats it out. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last AB. Now the double steal is on here. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Throw back to second, and that's a double. Next to dig in, Terrin Vavra struck out in his last trip to the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Terrin Vavra. He bounced out last time up. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Hernandez. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Quinn is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Riding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Manny Hernandez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Rogers scoops it up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Brendan Rogers. Grounded to short. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as a first baseman. Now it'll be Taron Vavra. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball.
Now to the plate, here is Pat Valaika. Flew out last time up. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 Yankee error, and 1 man left on base. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. 14-1, the final tally. Never waver.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun.
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show.
2024.
Trevor Rogers gets the ball for Miami in this one. Next to hit is Manny Hernandez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Anderson.
And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's done. Now into the box, Manny Hernandez. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now back.
Giancarlo Stanton now struck out in his first at-bat. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side.
Stand up,
and
stand
that's
up.
going to fall for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Bases are loaded here with one away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play. And so one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. The bounce it to the left side. Reined in. And he is in there. And now, Ferrar Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2. Popped him up. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So next to hit is Manny Hernandez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third.
Come on, you got it. Come on.
The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run here on 3 hits, including the home run. And now here is Brian Anderson. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Brian Anderson.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. So next to stand in is Jazz Chisholm. It was a walk in his last trip. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Stepping in next, Ferrar Encarnacion. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Manny Hernandez singled in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Digging in will be Chad Waller. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball right side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Manny Hernandez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ballgame. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. In there, strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Hard hit ball to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 5-2 the final score tonight. New York posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
First for the victorious Yankees. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error.
First opened back in 2012. Next for New York, Manny Hernandez.
The shortstop, Manny Hernandez.
From the stretch. Lined hard to center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is. Next, it'll be Manny Hernandez.
The shortstop, Manny Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on screws.
And the changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Devers on second. Hernandez is over at first with one away. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In with it here is Marte, and that's going to hold that runner at third base. The tag, and he is out. Now to the plate, Brian Anderson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Next to hit, Curtis McMillan, who collected a base hit his first time up.
McMillan.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On its tailor-made to short. 6. Torres hit the bag. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much.
Next, here is Manny Hernandez, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Hernandez. First pitch on its way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center.
Come on, dig hard, dig hard. Go 2, go 2.
And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Gleyber Torres.
And a throw behind the runner at third. And the runner back safely. Flared to the right side. That'll do the job. It's in there. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do.
Bottom of the inning now. And set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board. One was a fun.